is the weekly episodic podcast that said what's right because it's right, bringing you and discussing the week's hottest topics in the forms of current events, movies, music, and sports. I'm Cassius De Niro, and I'm with my host, aka Clifton. Say what's up to the people, Clifton.
Right, Clip.
And we got our special guest in the building again, Skid Rock, aka Godsper.
Yo, what's up, world?
I know that's right. Let's get into it. We want to jump right into it on hot topics. And y'all know how hot it was last week, so we gonna keep it going. We still talking about the Cat Williams. And I'm like, this the third week we talking about the Cat Williams, right? And I guess that what happens when you do over 53 million views in less than a 2-week span period, right? So last week we talked about how petty, you feel what I'm saying, comedians get, you know what I'm saying, and to me, they get just as petty as rappers, right? And we just recapping, because last week it really wasn't made clear, but I want to make it clear what I mean by Cat Williams getting just as petty as the rappers. So we talked about nothing sells like sex but beef, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, he's telling the truth, but he a diabolical genius because at the same time, he converting it into money. He converting it into profit. He's got the number 1700 city tour, right? So he gotta sell tickets. So all this gonna do is sell tickets. I know I went online and bought mine, right? I know that, right? And he told me, I promise you, if I was in Jacksonville last year, I'm not doing the same show. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be something different, and I love that. You feel what I'm saying? I respect the man so much. When they had little clips, I don't even watch it.
When is he coming?
He's supposed to be coming in April. Right? And we all should go. I might get the podcast backstage.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like that. Hey, yo, Ja, that's our publicist. What's up, Ja? Get us tickets backstage to the Cat Williams interviews, the whole nine, all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll rock out like that. I think it'll be fun. It just happened. It just happened.
See how you win?
It just happened.
Because you went on there and pressed. Look. It ain't just happened. You had to go in there and troll and find out when the date is. When you see that, well, it just happened like that.
Speaking on the comedians.
And it was almost sold out too. Like
see?
Entertainers, people. Speaking on people, I think everybody has a prima donna ego inside.
Oh, absolutely.
And that plays a part in beef most of the time.
Absolutely. The ego. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. The ego, everybody has it, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So you absolutely right. So back on to what I was talking about, petty as and rappers. We talked about the Tupac and Biggie beef. They brought Faith Evans in. You feel what I'm saying? The Nas and his baby mama and Jay-Z talking about that, and then the Rick Ross and one of their baby mamas or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like that. So Cat Williams has signed Kevin Hart's ex-wife to the tour, right? Tory Hart, right? She is on videos talking about her ex-husband, her ex-husband, Kevin Hart, been texting me, talking about, oh, you want to get in bed with the ops? And she said, yes, because the ops is paying all the money. You feel what I'm saying? Cat Williams is paying all the money. So that's what I'm talking about, just being as petty as.
Me though?
Yeah.
She should be ashamed of herself.
She should be ashamed of herself?
Because
she's a comedian too now. She's a comedian too now.
The reason I say this, you just called her what?
What did I
What's her name?
Tory Hart.
Tory what?
Yeah.
That's your ex. You keep speaking as all this your ex, so leave that man's name alone.
Yeah.
Trying to get paid off his name.
Yeah. Now I feel that. Drop the heart. Tory. Drop the heart. Tory. You feel what I'm saying?
She feel like she might have worked for what's her name?
There's another side to it.
What's her name?
See, look
I
up.
work for this.
Yeah.
Shit, she might feel like that.
Yeah,
I
I tell her.
dropping
Oh.
That's a great thing.
I work for that.
That's a great thing to say.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
But at the end of the day,
That might be how she feels.
You got your own name.
Yeah.
That might
You
be
got
how she
your own
feeling.
name. Take your daddy name. Take your daddy name.
The kids should have
You ain't
But
telling me.
but at the end, I ain't know her.
You don't know, baby. Shit.
I don't know her either.
You don't know it.
I wasn't in podcasting then.
It don't matter. Shit.
Oh, it matters. Because now I'm in podcasting. Ain't nobody free. Ain't nobody free.
What was her name?
Guess what it was about though? It was about the fact that we didn't have a platform then.
That's why I said I wasn't in podcasting. You feel what I'm saying? But if I was a comedian, you would have got murdered.
If I had a platform, I might would have said.
I can't tell nobody how to do that.
No, you're correct on that. But I'm just being realistic. Like I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. If you keep hollering ex, you keep hollering I'm your ex and you don't fuck with me and you with the other ops and all that.
Look,
use your name.
it's Kevin Hart. It's promotion for me too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So hey, it is what it is.
So check this
He not
out.
gonna lose.
So check this out, right?
He not gonna lose. You act like he gonna lose.
So check
He
this
gonna
out.
lose the spot.
I got some.
They want to keep him up there.
I got some more info for you. I got some more info for y'all. So check this out. Word on the street, and like how they talk about Shannon Shaw, that has shout out to him, has great conversation. They on there talking about fact checking. Man, that man is conversing, having talks, all that fact checking and stuff like that. But I did check my facts, right? My facts says that Kevin Hart was so upset by the chess move of him hiring his ex-wife to the tour to air their dirty laundry, you know, because you know she's gonna talk about that, right? That he sued Cat Williams for $100 million for defamation of character.
What character did he defamate?
Okay, good question.
That's what it's too.
He's suing Cat Williams. Well, no, he's suing both of them. You right? He's suing, but because Cat Williams said or proclaimed that he was a power slave, meaning that he would do anything to sell his soul to move himself further in the culture. And nowadays, listen, as BS as that sounds, you can sue for anything. You feel what I'm saying? And you can sue for anything, and it's a lot of people like that. Listen, once you sue somebody, one of those black man's fortune is going to be taken.
Yeah, but
You
I
feel
don't feel that's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Yeah, that ain't tough.
I don't think
that ain't
that's
tough at all. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing tough about what he's saying. Where's the substance?
Okay, so check this out. By next week, we'll have more details on that. I'm just bringing it to the table to let y'all know what's going on. Because we talked about it, and man, talk how you was talking. Talk like that. I be telling you, don't talk to me on the phone. Talk. You called me all day long. He called me. I said, let's have. He texted me all day long. And I text him back. Right. Listen. This is a part of it. Like, so, listen, right. So, because he made some valid stuff, and I find myself in conversation. I'm like, oh, we need to use this as content,
Yeah,
right?
What
so
we was talking about earlier, we was already talking about that last week.
I'm talking about suing. When you talking about suing, you were like, man, that's greed for him to sue.
Most definitely.
Okay, then, you feel what I'm saying?
That shit is lame.
That shit lame. Once upon a time, we can't make him us.
But say why you say that. But say why you say that. No.
Because we come from the street.
No. Listen. Well, let me tell you like this. I sue. 50 Cent sue. I sue because that's the game we in now. In the streets, I can handle. We held court in the street. That's a different.
Something valid I would sue for, but this is not valid.
Hey, listen. It might be just get off me. It might be just get off me. And if I can touch your pockets a little bit.
We came from a place though.
Yeah.
Where that's the last thing you want to beef with a nigga about is a woman.
No, absolutely.
Oh, damn.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, we ain't beefing over no chick. We not beefing over no chick. That is not gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? We not beefing. Like none of that. Not on that.
Like you don't gotta say it in the song. If it's about a just know I don't respect it.
And turned back around and sues him for defamation of character for $500 million. right back at you, Clip. Right back at you, Clip. You know, I'm gonna one up you. $400 million on top of them.
You know, like with Biggie and Pac, I be feeling like all this stuff is a ploy for them to make money.
No.
I be feeling like they've been sat in the back room somewhere and said, "Hey man,
I
this is
don't
what we gonna do."
Nah, I think Pac was playing like that.
Pac had a valid beef because he feel like he was wrong by Biggie because he put Biggie out and that was his man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I put you on shows with me. Nigga, I'm bossed up already. I put you on shows with me. Why you couldn't come and tell me after this happened what the haps is? Because that's what he did, like he said, like he did in the interview with whatchamacallit. What his name, Sway. He was like, when the to get Tretch, and when on the West Coast, he went and talked to the personally.
Yeah.
He got into it, but got into a fight. Tretch ran. That's what the word is. He ran.
I heard Tretch fought. They was at the comedy club and Corrupt just went out there and say him and this might have been two different occurrences, but they say Tretch and Pac, that's how they got all their respect on the West Coast, because them two fought a whole team of real California gangsters at the Comic View together.
And he wanted that same Biggie, but he didn't get it.
Haitian
Because
Jack
Puffy was stepping in on that.
Haitian Jack. Because y'all talking about the elevator sled, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Haitian Jack is a bigger figure than Biggie in New York.
Of course.
1,000%.
Way.
Hold on. Biggie
but
took.
sometimes you just got these young. Hold on. Sometimes you got these young guys that just want to make a name.
Exactly.
And Biggie told Pac, "Hey man, them guys you running with, I ain't Biggie was a kid, man.
I know them for
They
Pac was
were
talking
kids.
about after the fact.
No, I understand
He wasn't talking about that. He's
I-
talking about after the fact how Biggie handled shit.
And
It
I'm
was not right.
And I'm gonna tell you that I know that we're gonna discuss this in depth in another episode because it definitely needs to be discussed. But I want to make a public service announcement right now, right? And man, I love these guys, but I don't care what they say. But the podcasters need to know this. He got his own separate view and way of doing things. He got his own separate way of doing things and views, and I got my own separate way of doing things and views. Okay, so like me, I don't curse. I don't call women out their name. I don't like doing stuff like that. I'm just in a whole nother place in my but I don't stop anybody else from having their views that they want to express because the freedom of speech is alive and well on the South. Got something to say.
And guess what our own separate views make up? Guess what our own separate views make up? The wise men.
The three wise men.
What you don't know, I know.
That's right.
And what I don't know,
I like that.
Right.
The three wise men.
Right.
The three wise men. Absolutely.
We got over
Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this. In certain situations, I gotta act like him. Yeah, and I know that. Right. In certain situations, they call for me to act like him.
Right.
And I draw off of their superpowers. I do. You feel what I'm saying? When they go, they know they gotta act like Cash on this one. They gotta look at it from this point of view. But I just wanted to let you all know, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be like, oh no, don't do that. Oh no, don't say that. Because we don't put a muzzle on one another. We don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? The freedom of speech in America ain't free. You know what I'm saying? It ain't free. You know what I'm saying? But in the South got something to say, it definitely is. Okay? It definitely is. Because this is our house, and that's the public service announcement, and we are moving on. All right, so now check this out, right? In that, Cat Williams saying right back at you, I'm suing for $500 million, right? And y'all told me what y'all thoughts were on that. Now another thing has risen out of this Cat Williams Club Shay interview, $53 million. Now Dave Chappelle is in the picture. And let me tell you, he is on improv, talking to his audience, and I'm gonna tell you exactly. Now, I'm just gonna deliver what went on, what was said, and I'm gonna get my
the one that was on with D-Ray
when D-Ray came up on stage. Okay, so first of all, let me set a little background. Dave had been drinking, right? He told everybody in the audience, right? This is my request to you all. Don't film this. I'm just talking to y'all.
And the moment you say that,
Everybody doing one.
So check this out, right?
So we play that.
Like he's wise
and the
enough to
moment
do.
you say that,
Hold on, he's wise enough to do stuff like that. But at the end of the day, because he said, I just want to talk free. I know I'm a little bit tipsy. I know that I've been drinking. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this or whatever, right? So he says that the only part, he said, man, when Cat Williams gonna tear down other black comedians and not say nothing about these white boys, he said, I don't understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Give it to them all if you're gonna give it to them. And another thing, when you have somebody that comes on and say how they never did anything wrong, that brings up my antennas. First of all, Dave Chappelle is one of the elite, intelligent.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
A genius.
Okay.
Like you're probably one of the most genius comedians of all time.
yeah, he up there with George Collins.
Yeah.
He up there in
Yeah.
George Collins.
He's a genius.
In that room with that.
Yeah. George Collins is and his recipe.
Top.
Recipes.
Top.
Intelligent. Okay, so check this out, right? So basically, like, so when he's going on this, I'll say dissertation, when he's going on this speech about how hurt people, right? And he says, he said, I get hurt all the time. And I ain't never hurt now one of y'all that's in my culture and my black people or whatever. I never talk about it, so it can be done. So it's not like I haven't said my view about it yet. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just letting the people know what was said, right? So he said, I never done that. He says, Cat Williams is one of the most amazing painters, verbal, visual painters that there is in the game right now. Why he want to paint all of his people as ugly subjects? You feel what I'm saying? Like that. So that was his grievance, and D-Ray came on there talking up for Cat Williams, but
As he should.
Dave Chappelle stood his ground. He had none of that, and he said basically, I said what I said and I meant it. Now, what another comedian and came out and said, which was somebody else I like, Mike Epps, right? Mm-hmm. He said, man, Dave Chappelle ain't nobody daddy. And you know what? It put everything in perspective. Now, Cat Williams has dubbed Dave Chappelle to him as the GOAT. And Chris Rock as one of the GOATs. He dubbed them as that. You feel what I'm saying? He said, there has never been a time in my history where I have been the funniest man on the planet. You feel what I'm saying? Those guys have always been funnier than I am.
Right.
And I recognize who is funnier than I am. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So when Mike Epps said that, because when comics say something, it'd be funny, but there's a lot of truth in there too. You know what I'm saying? He's not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown. I can do and say and act the way I want to. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. You don't govern me even though I dubbed you. Essence, I'm still my own man. I still make my own money. I still pay my own bills. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. So after that, the Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams. Now I'm going to tell you like this. I think that I think it was said, don't quote me on this, because it might have been my head saying it or whatever, because D-Ray said, he ain't hurt you. He said, yeah, he did. He brought that out when I had a special coming out. Like Dave Chappelle ain't used to nobody taking a shower when he got the microphone. When he got something out, he is a hot topic like that, but it's been scorched earth since Cat Williams dropped his name.
And as it should.
As it should.
And
so talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you got to say about it?
That's what I'm going to say. These people were speaking on Cat Williams. So that's why he felt the need to respond.
Okay.
They don't speak on Dave Chappelle. So, okay, I'm going to stand up for myself and I'm going to come on Shannon Sharp because all y'all came on Shannon Sharp talking about me. So, if y'all come on some shit talking about me, I'm going to come on and talk about y'all.
You know what it is?
And talk about what happened.
You know what it is?
What really happened.
Yeah.
Honestly. And y'all can go back and get the footage.
So
this is what I'm doing.
So you saying how you gonna go against a man standing up for himself?
Speaking my truth.
But you know what it is?
Nobody speaks on Dave. Nobody speaks on Dave Chappelle.
Nobody does.
He the man.
Yeah.
They hate on Cat Williams.
But you know what it is about Cat Williams? What makes Cat Williams Cat Williams?
Because he like pop. He got a pop essence to him.
That's beautiful. Because that's where I was going.
Yeah.
I was going to say it in other words, but
you get in my notes, I'm in your notes. You know what I'm saying? He was in my notes.
Truth teller. No, he's the people's champ.
He's a people's champ.
Right.
I don't know why, but it feels like we know him.
We know him.
Like we were trying to make bigger than us, so we don't even think. But we feel like he coming out hood and
we can relate.
Yeah, absolutely.
He kind of like Boosie.
Absolutely. And that one made Boosie great. Yeah.
No one can take his money. You can't take his money because he had this cult, this following of hood niggas that just ain't gonna let you.
He ain't gonna let you.
Because he's always been.
Man, check this out, man. I just want to say, sidebar. I got a song. Me and the Tsgsts, so shout out to the Tsgsts. We just got off the phone with Tsgsts. You know what I'm saying? He in state right now. He just free site. You know, it was very good to our heart to hear our brother and talk to him like that. So shout out to Tsgsts or whatever. But me and Tsgsts from 20 years ago got a song with Boosie, and it's one of Boosie's hottest verses ever. He might not even remember it or whatever. I may put it out on this show. Boosie, I don't want you tripping. All right, because we paid you for 25 years. Because I know you be tripping and stuff like that. And I ain't trying to make no money off of it.
You were late.
You were supposed to be he was late to the studio. See what I'm saying? Sometimes they be late to the podcast, but they so fire. The 3'S man.
Hey, y'all. 8:30. I got here 8:35.
Well, yeah, it really be
8:38.
Somebody else.
8:38.
No, really, if you 10 minutes late, then y'all boy doing good. You feel what I'm saying? So just like how you said, he's a people's champ. You know what I'm saying, like that. So we about to switch gears, right? You know what I'm saying, like this. No. Before we switch gears, cause he called me, right, and he was talking about this junk stealing thing. You know what I'm saying? And he got some thoughts, and I really want to hear what Cliff got to say about, Skid Rock thoughts about the joke stealing thing. And when we talk about the joke stealing thing, we talking about, first of all, joke stealing is avid in the comic world, right? It happens. You feel what I'm saying? It happens all day. It always been happening. And you know what? Like, cause we're not in it, I could just go, like they got a set thing where they say, oh, that's joke stealing. You know what I'm saying? So if they call it joke stealing, 9 times out of 10, they know what they talking about, right?
Okay, I feel everything you're saying, right? But this is my thought process on the situation. This is God's sperm.
When we talking about the Cedric Entertainer,
this is God's sperm thought process on the situation.
Cedric Entertainer and Cat Williams, Cedric stealing cats. We talk about that particular one. He said he saw it.
I actually went back and watched it.
Okay.
Like I was saying about TVs and cell phones. There's different companies. LG, Samsung. I was naming those companies. My thought process is this: the joke. I'll give him this. I'll give him that he might have sold the idea.
Okay.
But the joke was a totally different joke. He was in a spaceship. He had one head.
Not totally. It was different.
No,
not totally.
A spaceship make it different.
Different. different. I said different, but not totally.
Yeah.
Because if the S is there,
it wasn't even verbatim.
S,
It wasn't even verbatim. If it's verbatim, then I can go for that. Let me finish, man. Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
He used the spaceship.
Okay.
He used the headlight out. He had bad tag. He used the spaceship. He usually had the headlight out. He usually had a bad tag.
Okay.
His joke was almost a 30 to 45 second joke. Cat Williams' joke was only 15 seconds. When you go back and look at it, just go back and watch it. So how you gonna take and say he took a 15-second joke and turn it's a 30 to 45 second joke, but it's yours?
Now time out. When that happens,
That's
Clifton, is that stealing?
It's most definitely stealing.
Okay.
Because all I did was switch the car to a spaceship. I added one light out. Okay, I had some shit to the joke.
None of these
I
things
can
he
add
said.
some shit to the joke.
None of these
though.
things he said. None
Of
of these things
course,
he said.
all people need is a springboard, and I can take this shit to the next strategy.
So it don't make it. That don't make it. That set the entertainment.
I know it doesn't.
Yeah.
I got the idea from you.
Yes.
I got the idea
Right now,
from
what you thinking? It's
And
somebody
I
in California
made it.
thinking.
And I might have made it better than you. And I might
What
have
you
didn't
thinking
make
right
it
now?
better than you.
It's somebody in
But
California
I
thinking
got
right
the
now.
concept from you.
No.
Oh,
And I
time
made it
out.
better.
I just said the idea might have came from him.
Hold on.
But he can't say that's his joke.
That is.
And I don't. You can't. You gotta think about this.
Because
man.
I flipped it.
We're in a world.
If I hear a rhyme, if I hear you say a rhyme, and I flip it, or if I see you I like that shit, and I'm gonna flip that outfit.
We're using that.
I got that concept from you.
Since we're using the word flip, I'm gonna say it's 50-50 they joke then. Halfway here, halfway here.
But I did it first.
When you flip something,
I did it first.
When you flip something, I get my flip and you get your flip.
Of course. But recognize me as where you got it from.
I really can't do that because like I sat and took your.
I got the concept from you for that shirt. I love it. And I flip it and put some different colors and put some different scenes on there. But I got the concept from you.
Yeah, but that's gonna be your shirt, Kenneth.
It's my shirt, but I got the concept from you.
Alright,
If I wouldn't have never seen that shirt, I wouldn't have never had that idea, and I couldn't make no money off of it.
This probably
Right?
we're not gonna agree because
Right?
Wait,
Can I make money off of that shirt if I ain't seen
You
it?
got no shirt, they got sleeves, right?
Could I make some money?
Somebody,
Right.
you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So that don't go like that,
But
bro.
my design on that shirt,
No.
I got the concept from you.
No. What I'm trying to tell you is that listen,
How?
that's just a thought process. Okay, I heard that joke. Boom, bang, I heard that joke. Okay, I heard that joke. So, but
So I'ma flip it.
Okay, hold on. Time
So
out.
I'ma flip it.
Time out. We
I'm
done
like
hit
I'ma
our
say a
mark.
Hyundai
We done hit
instead
our
of a
mark.
Pinto.
We
right, but I feel like
we done hit our
I
mark.
got
Y'all
two
need to
lights on,
y'all-
but you got one light.
y'all need to
I'ma
comment
flip
below.
it.
you can always edit.
Y'all
I'ma
need to
flip it.
comment below.
I'ma
Hold on.
flip it.
We gotta-
But I got the concept from you.
Hold on now. Remember what we said.
So what? So it was only supposed to be one joke teller ever in life.
Bro.
Let
Y'all
me ask you because
stick to the 3
somebody got
minutes.
the concept from that joke teller that
What
started
I'm
to
saying
Man, stick to the
If I
3
got the concept
minutes.
from you, I'ma acknowledge that I got the concept from you.
I'll
Wrap it up.
Hey,
Straight
stick
up.
to the 3 minutes, right? So check this out. Basically, you're gonna have to cut through all of that kind of stuff because I'm gonna tell you like this. I heard some very, very compelling arguments from both of their sides. I want y'all to comment below on what y'all feel because I'm gonna tell you like this. There has been things that when God put something in the earth or whatever you want to say it is, He put it in several people's heads at the same time. But the problem I have that Clifton is talking about in this case, Cedric the entertainer and Steve Harvey were at the comic club, walked up to him and said, "Man, I like that joke." And then later on, the whole comic community was saying, they were saying, "You stole Cat joke because it was on Comic View." And Comic View used it as their commercial.
Right.
So everybody knew it. So everybody was saying, Ced is using your joke.
And somebody
And the king of comedy.
Whatchamacallit said that.
So they both went to Cat and said, "Hey, I'm sorry for stealing your joke."
Tell Cat Williams to show me that.
Nah,
Tell Cat Williams to show me that.
That's what he said.
That.
That's what he said.
Show me that.
Hey,
Like I told you earlier.
Hey, somebody get some receipts. Hey, man, look for that. Look for that.
what's his name? Cat Williams is a gangster. Like in real life, he's a gangster. Like he's a street dude.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Let's just say at this time, I asked him earlier, how old is Central Entertainment Cat Williams? He said probably about 7 years. Now imagine us. Guess what? To get you out my face as an older cat, you know what? You're right, sir. I'm apologizing. I'm gone. I might not admit that.
And you said if it went that way.
If it happened like that.
Yeah, because that's
wow.
what I said.
You know how he act. He's sitting up there like this.
No, they say he be out with choppers. No, they say he be out there with choppers standing on cars and stuff.
I'm scary as a mug.
No.
I stole your joke, I'm sorry, and I walked off on
No. I got what you're saying. So, man, we're going to look for some footage, and we're going to see if that is true. If I can't find the footage, then I'm with you 1,000%. I can't just go by that. He want the footage of
him apologizing.
No, not the footage of him.
You'll never find it.
Not the footage of him
For one, all you can do is go off of Cat Williams did the joke before Cedric did the thing. That's all you can go off of.
Yeah, but I don't.
All right, now hold on. We gonna let them comment below.
Time out. We know they live in the comic world. We know they travel and go to shows. That's all they do. They not going to no rap shows. You're going to comic shows. You're a comic. You live in the comic world. That's where you at.
Bro, you preaching to the choir.
That's where you at.
I believe that.
It's time when it happens.
That's where you
I'm
at.
saying the entertainer. You're Cat Williams. I'm way bigger than you. So for you to come up with competition, I don't want to deal with that. I don't have to.
But see, that's the thing.
I got money.
And that's what he was saying. Because you were bigger than me comic.
Well, I'd rather him say, I'm mad.
Shit.
I'd rather him say, I'm mad you made money.
And that's what people do.
Because that's the only beef he could be.
All
that
right.
you made money.
Hold on. Now we're going to switch gears and we going to the 2024 presidential run to the White House. All right. So we're going to talk about the GOP for a second. All the Republicans out there, whatever. As you know, last week, your boy got 60% of the votes in the Iowa caucus. We talking about Donald Trump. And this episode right here of The South Got Something to Say won't air until next Friday, right? On Friday. But as we're recording it, they're doing New Hampshire right now. You know what I'm saying? It's going on right now. And we're filming this, that's what's going on. And I expect for Donald Trump to win that because he was 60% coming out of the Iowa caucus. Nikki Haley won 18%. She was under DeSantis, Governor DeSantis.
I'm talking about New Hampshire. She's winning right now.
Oh, she's winning right now. So as
Currently.
Okay, so as far as DeSantis,
but that don't mean shit.
hold on, let me tell you what's going on. Hold on, let me tell you. Let me tell you, DeSantis bowed out. He tucked his tail, and got all of the whatchamacallit. And then he said he put all of his support behind Trump. Man, if you gonna finish, and I'm from Florida, if you gonna finish, man, you finish strong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't care.
When he got in there, you knew he was gonna lose.
Hold on, all of them can feel that way. You feel what I'm saying?
This is Trump's
now,
race.
Also, Tim Scott, a black man, he also bowed out. He also bowed out of the race and put all of his support behind Trump. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bowing out is one thing, but when you throw all of your support behind that candidate or whatever that you were so against before, you feel what I'm saying? That just shows to me that you are not a man of your word, okay? So those are the people that bowed out of the race and put all of their power behind Trump. And Nikki Haley is she was governor of South Carolina, I believe, and she is of South Asian descent, and she has ties to the Indian community. So she is a woman of color, and she is a woman of color, and she had the nerve to say this, that America has never been a racist country. She had the nerve to say that out of her mouth. So you tell me, Nikki Haley, people of Indian descent, when your ancestors got their land took by the people of America, and got scalped and all of that kind of stuff and killed and taken their land, then I bet you felt like that. I bet you they felt like that America was racist. I bet you they felt like that. Man, that pisses me off. And you a woman of color. And you got a woman of color. And you got a woman of color.
Her initials are NH.
You pissed.
It's just that simple.
Now, I'm going to tell you like this. I said what I said, he said what he said, right? Bleeps on that. And, man, so we had a talk about Nick, like, it falls into the Nikki Haley conversation. What do you feel about somebody of color saying a statement like that?
She's delusional.
Delusional, like a Cowboy fan. We're gonna get to that.
Right. She's
All right.
very delusional. Because if you experience racism growing up and you're saying this publicly, and then you publicly say
America is not racist.
America's not a racist country. I feel like America's not a racist country. How? And you experienced it in your life. And your people experienced it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith.
Her, so I'm gonna leave
Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith from the Stephen A. Smith Show, right? I salute you, sir. Like, I ain't really into sports or nothing like that, but I've been watching you. Hold on. I've been watching you lately, right? And man, you are amazing, my friend. I love Stephen A. Smith. I love how he delivers. I mean, man, you got a lot of De Niro in you, man. You know what I'm saying? We might be blood, we might be kin. You know what Stephen A. Smith said? Hey, you know what Stephen A. Smith
What do
said?
you say? I like
Stephen, I know you got to love Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith like us.
People don't like Stephen
Oh, I mean, I'm talking about you. I know you.
Yeah, like
and I know you.
But
I love, right? So Stephen A. Smith said, man, Nikki Haley, I didn't know you could dance around the issues so well.
Right.
You give Beyonce and a run for her money.
Right.
Like this boy, I'm telling you, shout out to Stephen A, man. We're going to have to get together. We're going to have to have you on the show. You're going to have to have us on the show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, now I'm going to tell you. Last week. So, I said some things that got Clifton, my co-host, heated. Like, where y'all saw the clip where he had to get up. Y'all saw the show. Oh, we gave the fans. Oh, like and subscribe. I'm supposed to be saying stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be doing that anyway. Because we fire. This the most fire show on the internet right now. We the most fire thing out there. So you supposed to like and subscribe because you supposed to like what's hot and we hot. But back to what I said. Apologies are in order. Because you have certain things that can trigger a man, a black man, a culture. And when you say things like, I looked at the editing of the show, and I think it was edited in his favor, you know what I'm saying? Like that, but maybe it really happened like that. But when I saw it, I come on there and say, I love Trump, right? And then I said, I ain't voting for Sleepy Joe. Now, those are little sound bites, but it took him to another stratosphere. Because he was like, how is my cousin, my blood? I know how he feels. He really don't feel this way. I don't know why he's saying stuff like that. So let me explain. When I was saying I love Trump, it's like you love your favorite villain. Like I love Lex Luthor. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. No, I ain't voting for Trump. You feel what I'm saying? And when I said that I ain't voting for Sleepy Joe, I really meant to say that the Democratic Party is going to have to earn my vote, right? And there's nothing wrong with holding them accountable. But I ain't say it like that. My energy, my passion got away with me or whatever, and he went off. You feel what I'm saying? Because as we talked and text several times and talked about, you know, what Trump was running on and how he was going to do away with taxes for the working man, when he simply asked me, would you trade your tax money for your morals or your values? I say, absolutely not. He said, well, that's what you're doing if you vote for Trump. You feel what I'm saying? You're selling your people, your own people down the river. I ain't vote for Trump, and I ain't vote for what you call it. And he said, and if you don't vote, that is a vote for Trump. You feel what I'm saying? So the best thing that I have the ability to do is to hold the Democratic Party accountable for earning my vote. And there's nothing wrong with that. So to you, Clifton, and to all the podcasters, I wanted to set the record straight. Apologies are in order because sometimes I felt like BG coming back straight to the internet. I said some things that might have got twisted and stuff like that. I'm learning this podcast thing out, and I thought I was being biased. My job is always to be biased until my co-host or my special guest sway me, and then I can change my mind, or I reserve the right to think on it and get back to y'all next week.
I'm just gonna say this here. I make money off of people every day that I don't really care for.
But the Trump supporters.
That I don't care what to deal with.
But the Trump supporters.
I make money off of people every day that I don't really care for.
Are you saying the Trump supporters?
No,
I'm
saying that I don't have to take them home with me, so it don't matter.
Explain that a little bit more.
I'm gonna just leave it like that because if I explain it, then we're gonna go into a whole other 30-minute argument. But me personally, I don't really care about the things he said, the way he's doing. The economy was booming when he was here. It's just simple as that. The economy is struggling so hard since he's been gone, and it was kind of struggling before him. But when he came in and opened America back up with the oil and all these types of things and all the jobs opened up, hey man, like I might not like what he stand for. I might not like this, but like I don't have to take him home with me. Like as a business person and a spokesman for America, he did.
Okay, hold on. Let me say something. Okay, so over the last week, I've done a lot of we okay? Over the last week, I've done a lot of research, and when I mean research, reaching out to different demographics of people, right? So what really swayed me towards Cliff's side was there was a mixed young lady, half Spanish and half white, or whatever, right? And she said that the family she was married into, all white, all Caucasians, right? She said when Trump was in office, their hatred got bolder.
It did.
Okay, no, and this is her truth. And this is her saying that I might have not ever witnessed anything like that, but the Proud Boys stood up like this, where since Emmett Till, over the last 70 years, 65 years, hatred, outright blatant hatred, was frowned upon. It was pushed in the shadows. It was still there. It was still there. But it wasn't bold enough to come out and like this. So when he was talking about his child and his children, and when he talking about his children, he's talking about all children that are black or, you know what I'm saying, like this, and that the racist cops become more bold. Everybody that feel what they feel when he's in office, he had the power to get a whole group of people to march on his own government. If he turned that to blacks, he could turn it to blacks. If he turned it to Hispanics, he could turn it, because he did the most heinous thing and turned it against his own government.
These things y'all talking about was already in play. You can look through history.
It is.
You can look through history when
when
Barack Obama was in office.
He just said
that.
He just said that.
So what?
It was frowned upon.
He just said that.
Hatred is never in the shadows.
It is.
It
is.
No, it's hatred. Let me
Yes,
tell you something.
it is.
He would never turn it on.
You know how many white
He
people?
would never turn it on the people that's the biggest consumers
Y'all spoke.
in America.
I didn't speak.
Okay.
He would never do that because he loved money.
Okay.
He would never turn on black people because he love and we spend all the money.
Yeah, he would. Because he don't give a shit. He don't give a shit about nobody. He don't give a shit about his own
He
family.
let two brothers out of jail.
He don't give a man. That's for sure.
I'm just saying he did.
He don't give a shit about about his own family.
Yeah, I don't know what.
And I bet you they'll take the rap for his ass, and he gonna stay out of jail. Cause he's under investigation right now. People are getting time for him right now. He don't give a about none of them. He don't give a about nobody but himself.
And he didn't pardon them. He didn't pardon them.
He don't give a
He had a chance to pardon them, and it wasn't
so
beneficial to him. So he
pardoning black people. That's some to get black people on his side.
He did it.
Right, and that's his game. Cause he's smart.
Yeah.
He's not dumb.
Yeah.
He's very smart. He know what the he doing. So if you got a motherfucking police that's on the fence about should I run these motherfuckers up or not, I might get in trouble. I might not. But you got the president spitting that shit. Oh, these niggas.
Let me tell y'all the secret, man. I'm from the South, man. It ain't no. It's always been 80%. If the president or nobody.
Where's the 100?
South.
Where's the 100?
I'm from the South.
It's a 100.
That's just what they do for a living because it's bred in them from
Right.
their family.
It
and
is.
before them
You're
that.
right.
So this is what they do. Ain't got nothing to do with no president.
Yeah,
this is
they
what
do.
they do for a living in where I'm from.
You gonna sit up
Where
here
I'm
and
from?
tell me?
Where I'm from.
You
Now,
gonna
maybe they got to do with other states up north because
You
they
gonna sit up here and
but
tell
from
me?
the South, this is what they do for a living. They don't care about Trump. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. That's what they do because it's what their daddy did. That's what their daddy before them did.
Right.
That's what their before them did.
Right.
Hold on, y'all both
Right.
saying the same thing.
Right.
And we gonna comment
You're right.
below. We gonna comment
You're
below.
right.
Tell me what y'all think.
You
You feel what I'm saying? Tell me how y'all
I've
feel.
been done
What
like
y'all
that.
feel. Y'all
We
feel.
know it's in him.
All right.
We know it's in him. But
We
what I'm saying is, I had supposed to be friends.
No, I was saying that. Yeah, yeah.
I had supposed to
That's
be
deep.
friends.
That's deep. That's deep.
That was on that comply.
No, but that's not us to comply. But to the younger generation, maybe it could have saved them.
Bro,
We just don't comply because that's just how we grew up. We can fucking comply. But to the younger generation, that might could have helped their life.
all right. You heard it. And very powerful views and arguments and well said. And man, it's a long presidential debate, and you need to know what's going on so you'll know how to handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to know how to arm yourself. I don't care if it's with wisdom, knowledge, you know what I'm saying, or any other type of weaponry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know what you are up against, right? You need to know what it means to put this person at the helm of everything. And he has given us a glimpse. And he has always given us a glimpse. So choose wisely.
He wants to be a dictator.
Choose wisely.
He wants to be Hitler.
Choose wisely. So we're going to switch gears. And we're going to get to music. One of our favorite subjects, all right? And so check this out. Last week, you know, before Cliff stormed out, after he stormed out. After he stormed out, we went into creating our own individual top 6 rappers in hip hop, our mural, our top 5 that morphed into 6 places, and we're gonna run it down, and I'm gonna tell you what is everybody's. I don't think Cliff really got to say his own individual one, so I'm gonna allow him to do that.
No, I agree with the one last week. I wholeheartedly. Because I love Outkast for the.
No, you talking about the one that we originally did.
I love it.
Okay, so check this out.
But
No, hold on. I'm gonna say what everybody's is.
No.
Okay.
Because you put J. Cole in there.
He put J. Cole in there.
I put 2 people in there. They fighting for.
You put J. Cole.
He put Kendrick and J. Cole, but J. Cole is what?
You put J. Cole in there. I love J. Cole.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So God's Sperm's 6 was Pop, Biggie, Eminem. No, Weezy was your third. Eminem was your 4th, and then you said Kendrick and J. Cole. All right? Do you still go with that same order? Because I see, or did you put M before Weezy? That would have sounded like you were just doing. What is it?
I would.
I might have did, but
I would.
like you tell something, like, you know.
Wait, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
don't
trying.
know too many people that can rap better than the dude.
You're
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna
You're
go.
right.
So what's your list, sir?
You're right.
You had a whole
You're
league.
right. He's three. You're right.
He's three.
You're
Okay.
right.
So we have Godsperm with Pop, Biggie, Eminem, Weezy, Kendrick, and J. Cole. No particular order. No particular order for him. I remember that. For Cliff, we got Pop, Biggie, Ice Cube, Scarface,
and who I did?
Outkast.
Outkast.
And
And
I
I put them as a group. And then if I go with 6 or 7,
you going with J. Cole.
it's a mix between J. Cole and Max B.
J. Cole and Max B.
All day.
So he went to another level.
All day.
Right, we're only doing 6, but he went to another level because that's how passionate he is about music. And I know that about him. So I will allow it here on our show, because we make the rules on our show. We can do whatever we want to do. Remember that. All right, now check this out. This is where the problems are going to occur. Right, bathroom break. This is where I believe the problems are going to occur. So I revived mine, right? I revived mine. And I totally agree. If we were having one, I would go with his. If we were having one that represents the whole thing, but legitimately, we really can't do that because we are our own men. We have our own different views, and everybody can express their own how they feel, right? It's our opinion on what we feel. So Pop, Biggie, Jay-Z, then I had Ice Cube, and then I had Outkast. Okay, that's my 6, right? And I do have some. If this guy wouldn't have lost his voice, Benny Siegel. I put Benny Siegel in that. If this guy wouldn't have lost his voice, and he was able to keep on at the same level as he was on when he had all gold and platinum.
Benny
was
a monster.
Like that. So now I will say this, ma'am, we have a topic that needs to be discussed, okay? And I'm here for it. I just want to get comfortable. I just want to get comfortable first. All right? I just want to get Weezy Baby, Lil Wayne, go. Why is he, and why will he never be?
Yeah, he would never.
All right? Why is he in your top 6, and why would he never be? Who wants to go first? Who want to go first?
Because I'll go first. He's a very talented dude.
I'm talking to Mike first, because you'll see what you.
He's a very talented dude.
He is.
Eminem's down the verge.
Oh, wow, he said
He studied.
He is.
I like him because he studied his craft like a Jordan or Kobe Bryant.
He did.
He went to the dictionary, he learned words, he did all his study for his work. So when you study and you show approval, you have to be somewhere in the greatest topics. Because like he did it since he was 15, for one, 14, 15,
He did. That's
until he was 30 something years old. Like
40 something.
but nah, I don't count him now. Like right now, like I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't really.
Mona Lisa with Kendrick?
I haven't heard that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's probably one verse, but that shit don't count.
Yeah, I haven't heard that. But, yeah.
I haven't heard
Like,
it.
I really ain't been feeling him here lately. That's just my personal opinion, though. But he does go on my top 5.
I called you up with a line, and you were like, wow, you know, he's still coming with it. He's still coming with it. His receipts are
Why not, Kenny boy?
Why not is because I felt like he was in rap purgatory.
Explain what's rap purgatory. Well,
You can't find yourself. And you need a springboard, because that's my line. That's my word. Springboard. Because a springboard can take you to a whole nother stratosphere.
Yeah.
And that's with our life. We hoping this podcast springboard us to a whole nother stratosphere.
It already is.
You know what I'm saying?
So why nobody else can't
Springboard.
why nobody else can't
I ain't saying because we're original and we're doing our own thing. Nobody is us. And nobody ever can be us.
Three wise men.
I would never be like, oh yeah, I'm copying shit off of so and so. I've been wanting to do this podcast years.
Yeah.
But the stars gotta line up and everything gotta be in order. I've been on this shit way before these motherfuckers was ever thinking about doing shit. But y'all was in a better position. Y'all was in a better position and maybe in a better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. So y'all did it first. I don't care. I still don't give a because you're not me. You're not him. You're not you. You're not Pablo. We're gonna have Pablo on this bitch. You're not us. So we can't do it like y'all. Y'all can't do it like us. We're original. But when, the Carter came out. And I don't really listen to Wayne like that, but I know what Lil Wayne sound like. And he don't sound like he from up north. Lil Wayne is a motherfucking country motherfucker from
With the New Orleans twang.
with the New Orleans swing. But all of a sudden, I'm like, oh yeah, these niggas. When I pull on my street, these niggas and Lil Wayne like that. That Lil Wayne going on. Boop, boop, boop. So I stop and listen to it. Cause when y'all listening to it, okay, well let me see what the you doing. Since y'all popping and ticking, let me see what the you doing. You sound like you from up north. Okay, Brian, but he sound like he from up north. But the whole time is Gilly's there. I don't know Gilly there.
At that time.
I don't know. But all I can say is he sounds like he from up north. And go pull the Carter up and go pull his last album up and see how different it sounds. He sound like he from up north. So he got that flavor. He got that style. I ain't saying
He can't rap.
I ain't saying he can't rap. I ain't saying Gilly wrote his raps. I'm saying he got that flavor and that style from Gilly, because Gilly was around Cash Money at that time.
Yeah,
he wrote the Carter.
Yeah.
And this is well documented. You can go online and pull it up, whatever you want to do. You can go online and pull everything up. It's well documented. So all you need is that springboard. And Gilly said, I wrote this shit, whether you believe him or not.
But that's why you can't never have him in your top.
That's why I can't never have him in my top, because if it goes writ for you, no, you're not there.
Ever.
Ever. I don't give a Drake would never be up there for me, because if you got ghostwriters, you'll never be up there.
Okay, that's his standard. Okay.
Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z wrote a verse for you, you'll never be up there for me. Why? Why would a have to come? You gonna let a ghostwrite for you? And you was a hell of a fucking rapper. You gonna let a nigga ghostwrite for you? And you was a hell of a fucking rapper. Probably still is. So that disqualifies you as one of the elite.
You
You can be a great rapper. I never deny that he's a great rapper because of what he did in the Cash Money years. Never. You're a great rapper, bro. But when you have a ghostwriter or you done flip the style that this did, and you go back and listen to the last fucking like Gilly said, you was wobbly This goes with the joke stealing.
Hold on.
This all coincides with.
You feel like
This
that.
all
What I'm trying to tell you right now
coincides with
is
the joke stealing.
What I'm trying to tell you right
The
now is that
springboard.
I just told you he
The
studied his craft.
springboard.
And that time you're talking about was him studying
He
his
studied
craft.
Gilly.
Of him studying his craft.
He studied Gilly.
Of him studying his
No,
craft.
no.
He was a kid.
No.
He was a kid.
But listen.
So the elevation.
But
I just feel like it was elevation.
Listen, let me tell you like this. Let me tell you like
And
this.
people do have writer's block. People do have writer's block.
Nicki Minaj just said she came on for 5 years writer block.
People do have writer's block. And you
but-
need that springboard to take you to that next level.
But let me
And
tell
that's
you.
all he needed.
But let
and
me
he
tell-
did it.
let me
And
tell-
I commend him for it.
Let me tell
But
you.
just say, just like I said with the joke stealing, just say.
But listen,
where
though.
the you got it from.
Listen.
Like that shirt.
Hold on.
See, there we go again. It's a whole other same argument.
See, y'all just
It's
want
a
to argue.
whole other same argument.
Y'all just
It's a
want to
whole
argue.
other same
Y'all just want to argue
argument.
at the end of the day. But I'm going to tell you, I like the South got something to say. Because all these years, the 40-some years me and this man been together, I've never heard him say the compliments that he said about Lil Wayne. I've never heard that. So that's why I love this podcast.
But I'm just saying,
Because
it's the truth,
I've
though.
never heard him say that before.
It's the truth.
And I appreciate that.
It's the truth.
Rap Purgatory is his
It's the truth.
line in the sand.
It's the
When you
truth.
don't find yourself, if you've ever had a ghostwriter, you cannot be in his top six
It's the truth.
or whatever, right?
It's the truth.
Like, I don't hold Weezy to the same thing.
Why not?
Because
Why
Weezy
not?
has
Because
done
the other
amazing
but
things
see,
in the business.
See, you like another biter. And we gonna go into that. You like another biter, which is Jay-Z. He been biting his whole career.
Alright, who gonna let me talk?
He been biting his whole career.
Who gonna let me talk? It's my
He's
man.
a fucking biter.
It's my audience.
And you'll never
It's my
be in
audience.
that elite company
It's a-
if you're a biter.
That man don't bite.
He don't go in mine.
That man
You'll
ain't-
never be.
He just
He's a biter.
Yeah. Man
He's
ain't
a
no
biter.
man ain't nobody.
He
You
stole
feel what I'm
lines and he stole songs.
What?
Concepts.
Now hold on. Hold on now.
He
Now,
stole lines
hold on.
and he stole
Hold on.
concepts.
Hold on. He will take your song. And if you let him, you a punk. Because Cameron did not. David Dash.
Everybody not Cameron though.
Well, hey.
Everybody might want a
hey,
foot in the door.
hey,
Cameron already had a
hey,
foot in the fucking door.
hey.
So he didn't need
I
Jay-Z
understand that.
to solidify his spot
So-
in the game.
So check this out.
Everybody not like
The
that.
man always been a businessman.
Everybody not like that. You always been a businessman, this and that, this and that.
I don't want you to want no more. God,
That's over.
they're crazy, man. Hey, that was unintentional.
But what?
Hold on.
You'll never be
Hold on.
in that
Hold on.
elite category.
Hold on,
You
duly
never,
noted.
see what I'm saying?
I got
You'll never
a
be in
question.
the elite
I
category.
got a question. I got a question.
He might have took that.
In the early
He
90s,
might have took that.
in the early 90s to 2010, right? To me, there was 7 powerful
And
record labels. Hold on. There were 7 powerful record labels, right? I want you to tell me what order, if you can, put them in, and we want to talk about while there was hot and what was their demise, okay? Like, while there was hot, I have Death Row, and right after that, I have Bad Boy, right? Because they kind of like, Tupac, Biggie, they kind of like coincide or whatever. Rockefeller, and then Rough Riders, and then I got No Limit, So Def, and Cash Money, okay? Now, I want to set the tone on this. Each one of these powerful, urban, black, owned record labels, right? They had a 5 to 6 year run. Not saying you didn't exist after then, but when you were hot fish grease, you feel what I'm saying? Yo, hot fish grease,
I got to say something real quick.
5 to 6 weeks.
Sorry to interrupt you. I apologize.
But
I
I
got
want
to
to
say
finish.
this.
All right.
None of those are possible. So you have to put 2 Live Crew there.
No, bro. Get out my notes. Look, they were in the 80s and they started it with Ruthless Records and Loop Records. I got that, baby.
Okay.
I got that, baby. I always gonna pay homage, but I said 90s, late 90s to the whatchamacallit, right? Because none of that would be able to. They wouldn't even be able to be urban black owned. They took a page out of Eazy-E, Ruthless Records, and Luke Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? Band in the USA. You know, Two Line Crew, Luke Records. We salute y'all. Yeah, absolutely. Took it to court. Took it to the Supreme Court. Yes, absolutely.
Shout out to
Luke. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want to tell y'all that, and we're gonna go, and because it's 7, let's each go around trying to say something, rise and fall, and if I agree with you, I'm just gonna say I agree with you and moving on or whatever, because there's 7 of them. But you only have a 5 to 6 year run, right? Unless you're Cash Money. Cash Money had a 20 to 25 year run. When they were smart enough to morph Cash Money into Young Money, you feel what I'm saying? So I'll start there. You started off with
they still fell off with the regular Cash Money. Because 2 of them niggas went to prison. Lil Wayne sued for more money. Juvenile went into whatever he went into. So that wasn't successful for 20 years. They morphed into something else.
No, Baby and Slim been getting money through the Cash Money. Through the cash, and that's all that is that's still you.
What you call it did too?
Who?
Puffy did too. He had artists that he
Hold on.
for 20 years.
Hold on.
He did the same thing.
No, not at the height and the level that they did. You're talking about, and let me explain what I say this, right? You're talking about the Hot Boy era, real hot, right? Then you talk about the Lil Wayne era, hot and Fifth Degree, hotter than the Hot Boy era. Then you talk about the Nicki and Drake era, hotter than the Lil Wayne era. They done made more money. They done made $2 billion for Universal Music Group through the whole 20
time.
So that's why I was explaining that.
The same artist.
No, not strictly. I'm talking about the
artists
label.
took a motherfucking fall.
No, I'm talking about the label. I ain't talking about the artist. We talking about the label.
Just like No Limit them. They took a motherfucking fall.
No, I'm talking about the label. The No Limit label took a fall and they never come back from that. Whatchamacallit still making money off Drake and Nicki right now.
Nicki to these
I mean, hey, that might be another thing, and we'll get into
it. These on people.
And he meaning who?
Baby. He on people and he kept it going.
So let me ask you this: his brother Slim don't get on that plane, or just because he's so quiet? He really the one who really run everything.
I heard they fell out too. So I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of these. All I know about is Baby and who they spoke on.
Okay, so let me say like this: nothing don't move. Nothing don't move in that company.
BG,
nothing don't move in that company without Slim's
okay. I know. And
they say Slim the Godfather.
They did the beats. What to do? They did the beats.
Manny Fresh.
He spoke all them niggas bad on Baby.
Okay, what you got to say about it?
I really don't be knowing, man. It's like she been happening the whole time. Music being put in.
Of course, most definitely, yeah.
And it's but hold on, excuse me, when the white folks do it to you, nobody don't say nothing about it. Nobody, they're the same contract that they got. And you as a black man should be better. You as a black man should be better, but that's a moral issue. You feel what I'm saying? So I get that. So now let's go to So Def. So Def, they had the first woman platinum artist, which was a Brat. You feel what I'm saying? Jermaine Dupri.
Shout out to the Brat. Brat was that fire.
Okay. Now, do you believe the Brat bit off of the swag of Snoop Dogg and them at that time?
Maybe so.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Okay. And I don't know if nobody really looked at it as biting or swag jacking because she was a female. You feel what I'm saying? But if it was a male, you know what I'm saying? Like you talk, I think that it would have been looked at. They would have had something to say about that because the whole was that West Coast vibe, the way that they were doing.
What I just told you, like I was telling Kelly Boy on me. I'm gonna just use me for it. I might be thinking something right now that somebody in California, Japan, Europe thinking.
Of course.
So
No, this was brought out way after.
no, what I'm trying to tell you.
Snoop Dogg and them.
Yeah, you're
what I'm
right,
saying.
though. You're
Snoop,
right.
Yeah, so she might have just already
Great minds
been on
think
that,
alike.
you
You
know what I'm
never know though. But
Okay,
you know,
okay.
I can't.
All
That's why I said.
So like, so then you have
one of the finest women I've ever seen.
then you have then you have Crisscross.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I really like Crisscross. I really like how they came in the game, smashing another bad creation. Beef has always been a catalyst to high record sales and notoriety. And also Bow Wow. Bow Wow. So you have the Brat. Now Jermaine Dupri on his own right, doing the whole Confessions album. You know what I'm saying? As a producer, right? With Usher. So it's not just the rappers and everything like that. Jermaine was a big part of moving So Def forward as a producer and artist. He's a genius. He's a genius. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. Okay, so and to be honest with you, I don't think that they fail because he's still active today as far as So Def is concerned. Everybody still come to him for beats, fire beats to make the beats, you know what I'm saying, jagged edge, all of that kind of stuff or whatever. So he's bigger than his artists, you know what I'm saying? Like he did so much stuff for Mariah Carey, you know what I'm saying? He's just way bigger than his artists, you know what I'm saying, like that. So now let's keep it in the South. We're talking No Limit now. Game changer. I believe
Most definitely.
P taught everybody how to get money. He's the ultimate hustler's hustler.
Most definitely.
Right? And yeah, man, it's just like selling out of the trunk, mass production, keep going.
He also bit. He also bit.
Now, okay.
He also bit.
Now we're talking about No
One of
Limit.
his biggest songs was Yuck Mouth song. Ice Nigga, man.
It was.
He bit that shit. And
It
there's
was.
nothing you can say.
It was. But I ain't never liked him as a rapper.
He bit.
I ain't never.
But that was one of his biggest.
But I respected him as a businessman.
propelled him into that
Man,
springboard spread.
when Master P started rapping, I felt like I'd never make it. Cause it seemed like rap, Silk the Shark.
He made it a song.
Man.
Ice Cream Man too.
He made it a song though. He made it a
song.
song.
Ice Cream Man.
No, he got this concept from what you call it? From Friday. What's your man?
Big Purr.
Big Purr.
Remember the Ice Cream Man dude that
Big Purr.
you can say that all you want, but remember the Ice Cream Man dude that took what's the lady saying? No pain, no gain. Baby Right.
Yeah.
That's the Ice Cream Man too.
You talking about the beat?
The song itself, that's what it's called. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then before that, the Ice Cream Man was
You talking about rapping?
Now hold on. Like y'all really cross
I don't
things.
know about that.
But hold on. But y'all really
You
cross
gotta send me
things.
that. I don't know.
Y'all really cross things when you said people can have the same idea, but then when it come like that, they can't have the same idea.
Yeah, most definitely can.
So that's what I'm saying. When you have an
I
understanding,
put something out
Now-
first.
now
as a rap artist,
when you put it out
That's
first,
me.
Yeah, I got you.
that's me.
But no, he was over there in the Bay Area.
I know he
so
was.
No,
That's
I'm
what
saying.
I'm
No, I'm
saying.
saying that's how he knew about it.
I
and
know.
Knew with the jacket. I'm
I
agreeing with
know.
you.
That's what
Like,
I'm
I believe
saying.
the jacket too.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
let's talk about No Limit as a company. Okay, so I don't think that there was another company at that time, really since, that did like they were bringing out a different artist every week, every month, and they were all going platinum and gold, and they were all going platinum and gold. You feel what I'm saying? You with me, Skip?
It was
Right? They were all with me, and we'll come back to that. So
It was
shout out to P. Oh, let me ask you about this. So C Murder, shout out to C Murder, Free C Murder,
Most definitely.
right? He
Most
gets a lot of respect,
Most definitely.
right? And they brothers. I don't really want to talk about it, but is it a beef between just whatever. Free C murder.
I can't speak on
Free
that.
C murder. We won't speak on
murder.
it.
I fuck with C murder hard.
Free C murder.
That hard. That's all I can say.
All right, now let's go here. Rough Riders. Man, that was a movement.
Yeah, that was.
Was a movement.
Yeah,
now I have a question to ask y'all before we talk about the Rough Riders as a label, right? So,
and
I do believe that when Pac died,
I'm gonna come back.
When Pac died, there was a void, right, for rap. When Biggie died, there was a void for rap, right? I believe
You gonna do it.
I believe that
You gonna
DMX
See, you gonna do it.
feel that void.
See, you gonna do it.
No, but I'm saying like no.
You cut off the Jay-Z conversation.
He's
so
not.
I would never put
He's not.
Jay-Z in front of DMX. Never. I wouldn't give a damn. I would never put Jay-Z in front of no DMX.
I just heard Jay-Z say that did that.
I would never. I wouldn't give
No, he
LeBron, and he said something like that.
I wouldn't.
They had a concert because he had to come out.
You ain't in no top 5.
He said he was mad. He had to perform.
Yeah.
You ain't in no top 5. You ain't in no top 5. You ain't in no top 5. How you in the top 5?
Hold on. Let's finish it. I believe that Tupac, the void for Tupac, he wasn't like Tupac. He was his own individual man. He prayed on stage. He did all that he wanted to do. It's not like he jacked anything from Pac. But there was a spirit and there was a void, and they shared that same type thing, right? And I believe Jigga slid in the big spot.
He did.
And I don't believe. I don't you know.
I'm so glad you said that because earlier I was gonna say without if Biggie don't die,
if Biggie don't die, if Tupac don't die.
Now he would have came out with the commission, and I believe he would have been a good rapper, but he never was going to outshine Big. I don't ever believe he was gonna ever. Pac, you mean?
He can't outshine Nas, but Nas didn't want that spot.
Man,
he wouldn't outshine him.
Listen.
But Nas didn't want that spot. Because Nas is not that type of guy.
Nazir is still rapping
He's
at
not
a
that type of guy.
Continuous level.
Exactly.
Shout out
He's not that type of guy.
Hold on,
I wouldn't put him in front of Nas either.
Hold on. Let's go to Rough Riders. Right? We talk about the Rough Rider. So you had D and Waz. They were the CEOs of Rough Rider, right? And they went and got X, right? X told them, you need to go get the locks from Puffy. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Eve came on the team. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Their movement was so, because it was coming right off the tails of them shiny shoes. And people ain't want that glitter and shiny shoes. They wanted that rough, gangster, hardcore. You feel what I'm saying? What Pac did with the West Coast, there's a roughneck side of New York that is equivalent to West Coast gangster. It's gangsters in New York. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what Rough Rider unlocked.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
A million
I agree.
bikes, like coming down the street, you know what I'm saying? Biker clubs, and let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, you see a biker club, Sons of Anarchy, all of that be real. They come through like that. They be thugs.
We're only talking about regulating.
They be outlaws. They be outlaws. The biker clubs.
Onyx also opened it up too. Onyx also helped that come out too.
Yeah, they're from that lineage. They're the forefathers. You feel what I'm saying, of that roughneck era. You feel what I'm saying? Like kick you in the teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like
totally.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Well,
shout out to them. They're pioneers of what they do.
Yeah,
absolutely. And that's a mother.
Absolutely.
And that's a mother.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to Rockefeller Records. Okay, so let me tell y'all some stuff because man, I ain't naive to nothing by a long shot. By a long shot. I think things out to the fullest, like I do. I play chess in my mind, all the time. Like all the time. All the time. Because you know, at the end of the day, like take the morals off the table. We all know I'm never gonna sell my friends down the river. I'm never gonna do that. You feel what I'm saying? I bow down, you know what I'm saying, to them all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they my heart, right? That's my values. That's my family. That's all of that or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm also so business oriented, right? Now I'm gonna tell you, Jay-Z did, from what I understand, some very, very foul things. And his morality levels and everything are in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He's Steve Harvey. He all about the money when it comes to certain things like that. You feel what I'm saying? And who I come up with, who I start with, is who I start with. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't gonna, if I choose, like I got 100 episodes. Whatever they do, I'm in it for 100 episodes. Y'all only got me for 100 episodes in the South got something to say. I'm on number 3 on my road to 100, then I'm gonna do something else. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. I ain't gonna let them know, but ain't nobody gonna be able to come and say, oh, I buy this now. I do believe that they allow girls to get involved. We never let girls get in between us. Cause I don't mess with his girl. I don't mess with his girl. Right. They don't mess with my. Them off limits. Right. I ain't your friend. I'm his friend. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm your friend. I ain't even trying to talk to her. I just had to give my wife permission to give him a hug and give him a hug, like for real. As I growed up and matured, but they wouldn't hug her.
He don't mean the word permission either, y'all. That was kind of strong. You might want to explain that again.
No, I think I meant that.
Okay, yes.
No, certain things I stand on. I think I meant that because certain things ain't, man. Certain things like, listen, man. I don't find if you don't put yourself in certain situations, the situation can't happen. I believe in that. So I gotta hold on to the situation that I put myself in. But I think it was some stuff with Aaliyah that I really don't know about. When Jay was talking to her first, and then Dame started talking to her or whatever. So that might have been open up the door. Well, you gonna do me foul, then I'm gonna do you all the way foul. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Because as I look and I piece things together, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Rockefeller. Okay, so Rockefeller, but a girl was still involved. You feel what? And I ain't even ever falling out about nothing like that. Because I ain't messing with your baby mama. I'm not messing with, you know what I'm saying, like that. You know what I'm saying? I won't say that stuff, but there was certain things that were understood, but they were all understood, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
we
that.
always been like that.
Yeah, we always been like that, right? Now, so check this out, right? So, that might have opened up the door for all that foul stuff, and I blame y'all from that, for letting that, satanic, Satan type thing, snake slithery thing into y'all domain. We don't do stuff like that, because we know crack kills. You feel what I'm saying? We know that, right? So we ain't about to be smoking crack. We ain't about to play around with it. You feel what I'm saying? We never snort it. You feel what I'm saying? None of that kind of stuff. Because we know what certain type kind of thing can lead to. You feel what I'm saying? We keep that, I use that as an analogy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So we don't let those kind of things in. So as far as Rockefeller Records is concerned, Dame got the bad ill end of the stick.
He did.
There was nobody who rode for Rockefeller Records and their artists like Damon Dash. And yeah, you ain't like how he said it. Sometimes you don't like how my guys say it, or how I say it, but that don't even make it no less right. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't care nothing about Leo Cohen. I don't care nothing about Def Jam. I care about Rockefeller. I care about Beanie Sigel. I care about Freeway. I care about the Young Guns. I care about Jay-Z. I care about like this, and that's who I'm riding for. And you should have never let nobody stab me in the back while I had our backs.
Totally agree.
That was fine, right? Make that thing right, man.
Who went to bat for you hundreds and thousands?
Make that thing right, Jigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like you on my top secret, man. Make that thing right, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Do people right, and like man, and all of that, man. I want my son.
He's not.
Just even saying that.
He's not.
He's
not. He's not. And he never would.
You saying that is like.
And he never would.
I'm still gonna say it. So I want my son.
He might say it.
YMTK Duval is the hottest young rapper out right now. He 11 years old. His YMTK Duval. He got the Money Dance out right now. Hold on. I want him to sign with Rock Nation. But you can't take our masters. I heard y'all be wanting people masters. Masters before they sign with you. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's ugly, man. Us as black men, we get to keep our masters. Shout out to Chris Brown being the youngest person to ever own their masters for real. And that quality at high level.
Jay-Z is the type of guy that's going to take the shit with that bitch.
Years old.
And he's going to admit the when he's about to die.
Hey, man.
And nobody, and just like Game of Thrones, nobody.
Man, you know what? Orion Reddick say.
You on some other shit.
Orion Reddick say, Cash, I ain't never think you were gonna turn your life around. Them boys used to tell me, oh, you can't woo forever. And I said, yes, you can. I'm about 100 of them things. I'm about 1,000 of them things. So that's what I used to say.
I have never told you.
Huh?
I've never told you.
You never told me what?
I ain't never told you can't do the street. Don't love me in that. Because
no, man, listen.
I'm the last one to get out of the street.
Hold on. Way back when we were both in the street, the man said, the whatchamacallit had a song come out, The Outlaws, and he would tell me, man, you can't sell dope forever. Because I would tell him,
You can't.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you can.
I'm saying what you told me.
At
that time, it was 25 years ago.
You can get
we was young.
You can get an envelope
like that.
You're never too old to get an envelope.
But you know what I'm talking about.
You're
So
never too old
check this out.
to get an envelope.
Jigga, Rockefeller Records, man, make it right. Biggs, salute you. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all really was the dynasty, man. Y'all taught people how to get money and look fly doing it. And then y'all let everything... what it did
the corporate world destroyed their empire.
Man, what it did to those people that put their heart, soul in the Rockefeller, like Petey Craig, right? Beanie Sigel, right? They put their all into that company.
Freeway.
You feel what I'm saying? Freeway, all of them, and they and not deserve the opportunity, man. Come on, Jigga, you can make it right for all of them, man.
Cameron, them on the other side.
All of them. But Cameron was never waiting. Cameron and Dipset were never waiting on
him.
No, he never. Cameron.
No, I know that.
That's why I salute.
He's a hustler. He's a hustler.
What y'all not realizing?
Cameron makes it.
Cameron Dow's bro.
You know, at the end of the day, like I'm listening to Jay-Z's rap, you know, because I listen to him. Sometimes you gotta take your money and do the right shit, man.
Of course, though. But
he named a couple of billionaires he done made. He done made a couple of billionaires he done made. So like it ain't like he's stingy with the money. You know, he can't be mad at a bigger business mind than you have.
But you couldn't help that though. You couldn't help Kanye. Because Kanye was gonna do his shit.
Rihanna was gonna go. You feel what I'm
Rihanna was
saying?
gonna
She made hers authentic. So you take the credit of that.
She got that flow.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just like David Dash can take the credit.
Who else was it though?
We can't really say that.
Can't stop them. It's a couple people that you just can't stop.
No, the only billionaires he said was
you can't
LeBron.
stop.
He said LeBron, what part of his family tree.
How you gonna stop?
No, but you said who was the other? You said who was the other one? He said. You said I don't agree with that. LeBron was gonna make it on his own. You're not listening. You're not listening. I said because you said who was the third one. He said in the rap.
That don't count.
But that's what he said.
G-Unit was a wonderful label, right?
Who?
G-Unit. Aftermath. Aftermath was a wonderful label, right? I don't think they could have turned Rihanna out the way that Jay-Z did. I don't think he had to, because he's never even worked with women like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he took
A lot of people probably could.
No, man,
you're right about that.
You get the credit. You get the credit.
Why was Jay-Z in a position to do that?
Because of because of his clique. Because of his clique. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
And I told you that's not my issue. My issue is, man, who you came to the dance with? Who you came to the dance with? Don't turn your back on them people, man.
But you got these
Like I never.
these type of
Like
dudes that can't upset us. You know what I'm saying? You got these type of dudes on earth.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, but you gonna call a spade, right?
But at the end of the day, I can't say he wrong for being a spade. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how he felt.
I'm not saying
He might have some in his head.
I'm just saying
that
what
was
happened.
a legitimate reason for doing this.
I'm just saying.
All right, y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think.
You know they posed that question.
Yeah.
If you gonna ride with us, we gonna ride with you. And what the you gonna do? And as a you can go to the billionaire status, or you gonna stay here and be at $100,000, $200,000.
He was tired of
force your way through.
He was tired of splitting the money.
We gonna give you that.
We
gonna give you that.
Like this.
That's
and I believe the girl was
$1
involved.
million status.
The girl was involved. I believe the girl was involved.
Girl.
No, I believe that was the catalyst of what came in.
We gonna ride and we gonna ride it out with Damon Dash and we gonna struggle it through and we gonna ride this out, nigga.
But see, that spot right there, if you
see what I'm saying?
the girl was involved. That's the way we have always been men at.
That's what I'm talking about.
One thing about us, we've never been scared to tell you I like her.
Of course not.
Instead of saying, no, bro, I don't care nothing about her.
Of course not.
And then
Of course not. Right.
So we've always
don't do that.
Yeah,
I like her.
Yeah, don't do that.
I like her. Don't do that. Because I know you can
Yes, sir.
But I like her.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna do that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We ain't never been scared.
If it was Cash De Niro, I was in love in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, he was in love.
Definitely was in love.
I love her. You feel what I'm saying? Like I go off to the street. Okay, going to Bad Boy. Bad Boy Records. You got Craig Mack, you got Biggie, you got a whole bunch of artists that made hits. You have Puffy at the helm. Let's talk about it.
Dude was just foul, man.
Puffy?
Yeah, just a foul ass dude, man. You're a ridiculous ass dude, man. And there ain't nothing wrong with how you want to live your life. That's your life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, but like amongst us as the wise men and real dudes, like, we don't rock like you rock.
No, we don't rock like that.
You like kind of like pitiful.
Yeah, he is. He a piece of shit.
I don't like, one thing I don't like is people that do for money.
Yeah,
I can't stand that, bro. I can't stand that, bro.
Yeah,
money ain't every like Kenny was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on, let me say this. Every day I go to work, right? So I'm about to woo-woo. I'm in sales, right? Number 1 in the country, right? I gotta throw that in there because the truth is the truth, right? So, like, I'm involved in a deal and a third party get on the phone. And I say, hey, yes, sir, hey, how you doing? Blase, squale, this and that, I'm so and so and so and so, and this and this and this and that. This is what I am, right? And he says, cut the SHIT. You're trying to tell me, like, well, bleep, 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 like, cussing me, right? I say, sir, I reserve the right to not sell you or your people anything.
Right.
All right? So I'm going to get a phone back to them because you don't know who you're talking to.
Right.
Don't talk to me like that. About no money, about no nothing, or whatever. And it was a big deal.
Yeah,
But it wasn't like this, won't like this. I went back to him, I said, hey, man, and they look like,
ain't gonna talk to me like
that. Like this. I said, let me walk you on out. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. And I've done that many times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to.
As you should.
That's the only way I know to be. At the end of the day. That's why, you know what I'm saying, we had to clear up that other stuff. But, okay, so as far as Bad Boy, except for the artists on your label, nobody likes you. And
Yeah,
they don't like how you rock.
Nobody likes
you. You know
nobody
what I'm
likes
saying? You're
yeah, straight up.
You're disgusting, sir.
I don't deal with it.
Like,
you're a piece of shit.
You're disgusting, sir. And,
never liked you.
And
it took a lot of people to get to this point. And I've been at that point. I ain't never fucking.
And your actions, it's what you did continuously, man.
I don't know why they honored you at the what the was it?
Cause he bought it. What you mean? That's why they honored.
But still,
he bought.
I
mean, that's cool. The car.
Y'all pulling in more money than that and he can.
All right. Now let's talk about. So they said the #1 crew in the world, as far as rap crew in the world. So it was at one of these.
The height of what?
Okay, hold on. Let me explain.
It was hold on.
It was in
one.
No, hold on. Can I finish? I'm not saying. Let me explain to y'all what it was. It wasn't like say it was the BET Awards or the Vibe Awards or whatever, one of them award shows, right? So they had this poll that went out. What's the #1 crew that ever came through hip hop? So the last two finalists was between two crews, right?
Hold on.
Wu-Tang was one of them.
I'm gonna say Death Row.
Wu-Tang was one of them, and Death Row was
I'm gonna say Death Row.
So both of y'all got it right?
Right.
So listen.
Right. Okay.
At the end of the day, At the end of the day, and we don't really discuss a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to catch them on the fly.
We flying off the handle.
Right? So, and Death Row end up with it.
Anything Tupac was involved with, it would be the hottest at AP.
So let's talk about it. Talk about the rise, talk about the fall. But give me 3 minutes. Talk about the rise and talk about the fall, and give me 3 minutes. Go ahead.
The rise and fall.
The rise of Death Row.
Oh my God. I think they were just too gangster for TV, and Suge at the helm of everything.
Now this was pre-pop. It was pre-pop, right?
He wasn't prepared.
It was pre-pop, right?
Regardless.
No, I'm saying in the
rise is Snoop Dogg.
The rise is Dre.
I'm gonna say Snoop.
Dre.
The rise is Dre.
Snoop.
And
if you don't break, he broke Snoop.
But it was Dre at his.
The Chronic.
At his
the Chronic.
highest peak, which was the trend.
The Chronic is one of the
Yeah, which was the trend.
Then the next
featuring Snoop. And the next was Snoop with his solo
Doggy Style.
Right. No, the next was what's that? Deep Cover. Deep Cover was before the Chronic. Snoop. Deep Cover was before the Chronic. Whatever that was, that was Snoop. So whatever it is, Snoop was on whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm saying. So
I think
like I said,
stop.
Yeah, they was too gangster.
Yeah. What's the name was just
you had a gangster at the helm.
Dummy.
He didn't know how to run. You know what I'm saying? A business. He didn't know how to run the whole time making $1. He had too much at his feet. Like
the power of blindness.
Too much power.
The power.
He didn't know how to handle that.
The power.
And it's no knock on him.
And
because
these are young. They're young now.
He was 20 with
100 million, 200 million.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have.
They say he walked around with briefcases of $300,000, $400,000
above you saying, "Hey, do this," like he didn't have that. Suge ain't had that. Suge was the #1 guy.
Suge wasn't gonna listen to nobody.
#1 guy.
The boy ain't got the money from him. He should have been listening to him.
When Pop got there, it
catapulted to another stratosphere.
What the gonna do? Yeah. That's why Pop up.
I still consider him as being a dummy though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, like,
that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, we all was dummies in those years. We all was dummies. We all took fall. Even in our 30s, we took falls. So I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot.
So
that's all.
That's the rise and fall.
It was a lot.
What was the rise and fall?
It was a lot.
Like I said, the rise and fall was, dress Snoop. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The fall was just like, I was just saying, to me, like even with these young dudes now, man, you can't be a dummy, man. You can't be a Kodak Black. You can't be even though it's working out for them still, NBA young boy or Pooh Shite. You guys get the money, and God bless y'all with this talent. Y'all know how many people want to be in this spot, and y'all just destroy them, just go to jail. Like,
because you learn from all these other that came before you.
Yeah, but like
so it's really no excuse.
In my head, it's like, when is the cutoff point for you though in your brain? Like, when I made it, when is my cutoff point? Because like right now, I don't even have to be gangster.
Because all the other people didn't have these examples. Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
They ain't had these. But right now, we
have all these examples. Yeah.
But these guys, I'm talking about, had these examples. Pooh Shiesty.
That's what I'm saying.
Or what his name is.
That's what I'm saying.
The dude from with Prince. Damn, what's my young dude's name, man? He with Jay Prince now.
I don't know these young guys.
Honeycomb Brazy and all.
I don't know these young guys.
Honeycomb Brazy and Matt Main. All you dudes went to the chain gang and went to prison for 8 months. Y'all don't know how much that time is for real. Because like the time you call, when you get out, if you popping, you blessed. Because ain't so fast.
We gonna pick that up on next week's show. So now we gonna switch gears, okay? And we're gonna do a real little recap overview of what's going on in movies. All right, in movies, it's the 96 Oscars, okay? All right, and the 96th annual Oscar is 96 annual Oscars, right?
About the year,
yeah, no, 96. No, you're right. So this is 96 Oscar, 2024. The nominees for Best Picture is a movie called Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon,
I've never seen
Barbie, The Holdovers, and Poor Things, and
whatever the movies is, I've never seen.
Now hold on, check this out. Just allow me to tell you what I think, okay? So that's not all of them, but I'm gonna tell you my top 2 is Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is a 3-hour, I love the 3-hour long movies, right? 3-hour long movies on how the atomic bomb got created.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it went as far back as the guy who was Oppenheimer, the scientist or whatever, right? He was talking to E = MC squared. Einstein. He was even talking to Einstein, getting little things from Einstein about building this thing. Einstein is old. He's just walking around. You feel what I'm saying? But it was so real life about something that basically, you know what I'm saying? When they were testing the atomic bomb and all of that kind of stuff, and man, you got to think about the weaponry that they created. You feel what I'm saying? How they had to come about. This is the thing that prevent wars and start wars. You know what I'm saying? And can do away with the whole world. You feel what I'm saying? This is how it was created, and I really like the movie. So then the next movie has my guy Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Has my guy Robert De Niro.
Did you watch all these movies?
I watched these movies. Okay. So now we're also in this 96 Oscars. It is history making time. So out of the best pictures, you have 3 of them, including Barbie, that was directed by women. So no, I'm just saying directed by women. So you know what I'm saying. If I like minorities, if I like black people, anytime somebody that is what you call it. So 3 women were the directors of 3 of those pictures. I don't feel like any of them gonna win. Congratulations. I don't feel like now Martin Scorsese. You You know who Martin Scorsese
Most
is?
definitely.
Okay, he's the director of The Killer of the Flower Moon, the one you like.
The one that last
The one you're talking about, the ending.
I like
So
that.
Martin Scorsese,
Right.
he is 81 years old. He is the oldest
He knows.
nominee. No, he is the oldest nominee
He
making
knows.
history
He
for
knows.
Best Picture.
He knows.
If he's win, he will be the oldest director to ever win.
He
He is
knows.
the oldest one off of this one to ever be nominated.
He knows.
And that's all I have to say
He
about
knows.
movies. I hope
Martin
that I enlightened
Scorsese
you.
is the dude from
Now-
Goodfellas, right?
Yes.
Exactly. He knows.
And
he knows history.
and we are going to switch
knows
gears to something we didn't get to last week because
Sports,
somebody
sports,
storms out. Sports. Let's talk about it.
First off, I'm gonna start this
It's
conversation.
playoff
I'm
time.
gonna start this conversation.
It's
off.
playoff
I'm
time.
a Jaguar. Simple as that.
See?
I'm a Jaguar.
See how
That's all I had
waited.
last
You
week.
see how waited to
Oh.
put that up? You see how waited to
I'm
put
going
that
with
up?
Lamar Jackson. I'm going with Lamar Jackson to win the Super Bowl, y'all. That's what I'm gonna say on that.
You see how waited to put that up?
I hope it's still.
You see how waited to put that up?
All right, so check
You see
this
how waited
out.
to put that up?
Check this out. Now listen to me.
You
Listen
see
to
how
me.
waited to put that up?
Playoffs.
You see how waited to put
We
that
down
up?
to our last 4 teams. We
You
down
see-
to
you
our
see how
last
many
4
people
teams. The AFC Championship
That's
and
14.
NFC
I'm gonna
Championship.
talk about
Can I see it? Can I see the hat?
my Texas.
Oh, they
And what
lost.
the we
They
did
lost.
as a franchise.
They lost. Talk about it though.
We
Talk about it.
we did our thing.
He been with the Texans.
To
He's not a bandwagon jumper.
get to where we got. Winning 11 games. Rookie head coach. Rookie quarterback. We did our thing. Nobody predicted us to win more than
Talk about
3 games. The Jaguars was predicted to win 12,
it. Talk about
and
it.
they didn't. We won the division. So I'm going to sit this right here for D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud, Bobby Slowick.
Talk about it.
Y'all deserve a mother round of damn applause. I y'all, and we here to stay. We ain't going no place.
Talk about it.
Houston Texans rise the up each time it's going down.
Now he's talking about people who has lost, right? So would you like to talk about anybody who has lost?
We lose. We won. We weren't predicted to go to the damn playoffs and win a playoff game. We won a playoff game and we won a damn division.
Hey, man,
We ain't lose shit.
Man,
We won.
Man, ridiculous, man. Y'all lost like a
We won.
It's simple.
Where the Jaguars at?
Jaguars lost.
Same place you in.
Did the Jaguars make the
Same
playoffs?
place
But
they
the thing
go.
The
that
Jaguars were predicted to win 12
It
games
don't matter, nigga. It
or
didn't happen.
13
It
games.
didn't happen. So
Because
what?
y'all had a
It didn't
garbage
happen.
ass
When you
division.
sit up here talking about a team that's not even in the playoffs right
Got
now.
hurt.
No, he want to talk about
Nah,
it.
You wanna play off
you know what hurts my heart? And this really hurts my heart.
We will be editing
This
this
hurts my
and
heart.
cutting this
Because I've
all
been
the
in
way out.
Miami,
You
I've
feel-
been to Tampa, I've been everywhere. And when I ask one of them dudes who they like Tampa and they like Miami. I can't stand a dude, 47 years old, my age, that's talking about they don't like the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I don't like okay, well,
He from Washington.
I don't give a damn where you from.
They
You've
did
been
money.
Jacksonville his whole life.
they did money.
Do you think Lamar Jackson has Mahomes' ticket? Do you think he's gonna beat the Chiefs? Do you think
I think
those Baltimore Ravens?
this will be the
And
first
if
year.
you do, tell me why.
This will be the first year because their team is playing above everybody else's team. Like
Baltimore?
Yes. Mahomes, the 2 games he played in the playoffs, he barely won.
What that mean?
Baltimore is
What that mean?
annihilating. They ain't even.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna let you respond. Finish.
All I'm saying is that
Finish.
Baltimore is playing at the highest level of sports to me.
And you feel like nobody can beat Lamar Jackson?
Not over this.
Okay, how you
It
feel
ain't just
about
Lamar
it?
Jackson.
I wouldn't be
No,
surprised.
okay, but I was just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if even one of them won.
But what do you think?
I'm picking.
I would never bet against Mahomes now. Don't get no.
I'm going-
Like you wouldn't do Brady.
No, exactly.
Like you wouldn't bet against Brady.
But I just feel like it's Lamar year this year.
Right.
Because
I'm
of
not
the team.
Okay.
picking against Lamar Jackson.
Okay,
And I'm not rooting against Lamar Jackson because he's a black quarterback, first of all.
okay.
Just like Mahomes already won. So I want another black quarterback to win.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this.
And I want Lamar Jackson to win a Super Bowl.
From what I heard, everybody treated that man like garbage.
They did.
Everybody treated him like garbage.
They did.
Man, talk about
both
it.
sides of the ball,
They
they're real tough right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they did Miami any kind of way.
Man, they tried to make the man a running back.
Getting out of beating teams, so I kind of feel like they got a little edge on them. That's just my
But he
Man, he got a chip on his shoulder.
Like he said, he got a chip on his shoulder. They try to make him wide receiver.
Man, they tried to make him everything but what he was.
Any other thing but play quarterback. And no.
And that's not fair because
you know what?
Uplifting Josh Allen right now. Oh, picking him up to the sky. But he's a runner too. But they're not saying nothing about that. They act like he's just a bad quarterback, but he's a runner. Josh Allen's really a runner. But when a black person do it, it's he don't know how to quarterback. But Josh Allen doing it, and he's just the greatest of all time. I ain't going for that.
Okay. Because Josh Allen has a cannon for him.
So who you got? You got Baltimore and you got Baltimore?
I want Baltimore.
Now let me ask you this, Cliff. Who did you pick to win the whole thing? You talking about when we talked about the first episode?
Baltimore.
Okay.
Don't get me twisted.
I thought you picked Green Bay.
Both sides of the ball.
I thought
Green Bay wasn't even supposed to be in the playoffs.
Okay. So it was Baltimore because I said I like the colors. Remember when I said man, they be looking like that? I didn't like that. Right? Okay. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
NFC Championship. You got the Lions. You got the 49ers.
That's a hard.
You feel what I'm saying?
It depends on who. See, this is Tuesday.
One of them got McCaffrey. And I think he's a difference maker. That's all I'm gonna say about
it. If Debo Samuel played the whole game,
Debo,
I like the 49ers.
Okay.
If he doesn't play, I like Detroit.
If that defense of Detroit sack him at least 2 times, they win.
Okay.
Because then they'll disrupt his own. See, one thing about people don't not realize about Detroit, they have a veteran quarterback.
Right.
So sacks are
Here
not going. Yeah, sacks are not
No, hell, he been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. So, but this other dude, like a lot of pressure.
Makes a difference.
He gonna fold up.
Yeah,
makes a difference.
He gonna fold up, especially without Debo.
Especially without. Last week they almost lost by Debo.
That's what I'm saying.
To
Green Bay.
Yes, sir.
To Green Bay.
But to say this, I've never in the history of my life seen a white running back.
Oh man.
McCaffrey.
He's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. He's the most amazing.
Talk about it.
And at first I thought it was a fluke.
Talk about it.
But then I actually just started watching him. This dude plays football for real football.
Yeah. He's awesome.
When I tell you,
awesome.
I agree with you.
Yes, sir.
125%.
Yes, sir. I can.
Those are facts.
But I thought it was just a fluke thing going on.
Oh no.
Man, once I started actually watching dude like from Carolina, I started watching him in Carolina when he played for the Panthers. Oh my God.
As long as he healthy.
Yeah, man.
He gonna do his motherfucking
thing. He's unstoppable.
He gonna do his motherfucking thing. Running, passing,
anything.
Blocking.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you need him to do.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's gonna do his motherfucking job to 110%.
So check this out. We gonna leave y'all with this right here. I wanna know. Let's recap.
I ain't never going.
You say Baltimore. Yeah. Who you say in the NFC? Who gonna win?
That's why I said it depends on.
No, I'm just saying you gotta pick one.
He won't play.
Yeah, I know. If
I can't.
What? Just do it for the people.
Because if Debo play, they'll win.
Give me somebody.
If he don't, they'll lose.
A 60% Debo, because that's what they say he's
at. I'm going with
McCaffrey. I'm going to go with Detroit.
Like Detroit.
Because of the defense.
So, they say Detroit is the storybook team, meaning a storybook ending, right? Because Detroit as a city, after the automobile workers, like the plants and everything imploded and went out of business and everything, they say that city has been like I hate to say it like this, down bad. You feel what I'm saying? Right. They need a win.
That's no secret.
And they need a win.
They
but I don't want to
They riding on the lane.
And they riding on this football team. And I have not seen a stadium react. Their fans are amazing. Right? Helicopters, everything. I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? It was a sight to see. It reminded me of Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you down, you coming up or whatever. I got McCaffrey in them, but like I said, and let me ask you this. So if we are right, who you got winning the whole thing? Lamar Jackson?
Ravens winning the whole thing.
Lamar Jackson.
Or if the Chiefs win, I got the Chiefs winning the whole thing.
So whoever win the AFC is gonna win the whole thing.
Whole shit.
Y'all heard it here, folks. Whoever win the AFC winning the whole
Yeah,
thing.
they win the whole shit.
The reason is because, like I said, we can't bet against Mahomes because
Can't bet against
he's an
Mahomes.
innovator. He's the one that started.
He-
bet against Mahomes.
Let me tell you, he never, dog, to be where they are right now, he had the
But
course correct. He had the course correct.
Yeah, me too.
I want Lamar Jackson to win the Super Bowl.
And you know the reason I want to win it? Because I know all these years he's been listening to commentators.
Oh, you can't.
Saying you can't beat
You
him.
can't do
Man,
it.
I
You
want-
can't do it.
I
You can't do it.
want that boy.
I want that shit shut up.
I want that boy to be able to go and have time and spend time with Taylor Swift. I want you out of there. I want you out of there, boy. I want you out of there. Go spend time with your girl. Be like Russell
That's the
Wilson.
craziest thing
Be
I've
like
seen.
Russell Wilson.
See, you don't watch sports, but Cass, you don't know. The last 4 or 5 Kansas City games, we ain't watched the game none. Can't be on Taylor Swift the whole game.
Every
I'm telling the truth.
time they do something,
Alright, man.
they going up there to the booth.
It's ridiculous.
Taylor Swift.
Be popular.
But what you gonna do?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm popular.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
They probably don't understand what type of brand they are, right?
Taylor Swift.
Like,
They
could be
know,
so
they know.
big, yeah.
They
You-
they know.
You snapshotting the Brooklyn games with Jay-Z and Beyonce
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So check this out. We done talked about a lot of things.
Talked about
We
a
done
lot of
apologized.
things.
We done got it in.
Yeah,
We done
most
set the
definitely.
record straight. Politics. You feel what I'm saying? The 3 wise men. And this is the South.